I've spent over $30,000 and over 5,000 hours studying exactly how to book meetings and how to sign clients. I've gone through studying the psychology of persuasion, of sales. I've gone through everything. And what I want to do in this video is share the smartest way to sign agency clients based on these fundamental resources. And the thing is, I've read the books, I've read the $100 million offers, $100 million leads. I've learned from Charlie Morgan, Sam Ovens, Serge, E-Man, all the names in the space. And on top of that, our entire company is based around acquisition. For the first 2 years of the company, all we did every single day was help marketing agencies sign clients, book meetings, and generate revenue. Right? We did this all on a done-for-you basis. And at that point, when I was still running the done-for-you agency, we were charging around $4,000 to $5,000 every month to implement this knowledge. So if right now you're in a situation where you're not signing enough clients, if you're not generating enough revenue that you actually want, you may feel scattered, you may have tried cold email, sending looms, sending personalized emails, unpersonalized emails. You might be sending some DMs on Instagram, on LinkedIn, using some script, using some voice note, whatever it might be. You could be posting content and then asking, is this the right platform? Should I be posting here? Should I be posting tweets? Should I be posting YouTube videos? Like, what's the best way to do it? And then wondering why no one's booking, why people aren't responding. Should I have a call to action? Should I put it in my bio? What does it look like? What does good look like? And then just asking the question, am I doing the right thing? How do I even look different from other agencies? Everyone's doing the exact same thing as me. So because I've been in these situations, I want to share how you can get to the point where you're signing clients easily, you're booking meetings predictably, you could be waking up to new Calendly notifications, seeing all these new sales calls coming in. The sales calls that you do take are actually fun. You enjoy them. People aren't just coming on there angry, telling you to tell them the price, what you do immediately. They know you, they like you, they trust you, they see why you're different. You don't have to explain yourself every single call. And then finally, delivery is fun because you have a streamlined way of getting new people in. You have the cash flow, you can invest in talent, they can run the day-to-day, and the people just trust you. But all of that starts from signing clients. So this video is exactly what you need if you're in any of these situations, because it's going to solve the biggest part of your agency. So the first thing we need to look at are the fundamentals. What exactly are we doing in our messaging and in our sales process? So what I want you to understand is the fundamental transformation that you're helping someone to achieve, and just understanding why would they even sign up? Why would they even work with you? And all we're doing in business, all we're doing is helping someone go from their current state to their desired state, right? That's it. These are the only places that they're looking to go. So for example, all of our clients right now, they're all marketing agencies, and usually they're at around, let's say, $5,000 to $30,000 per month. And usually they're mainly struggling with client acquisition, booking meetings predictably, qualified calls, lead sourcing, signing clients, sales, content. So their current situation, let's say, is $10K per month. And they have the goal of getting to around $100K per month, right? So between this gap is signing clients. So what we help them to do is make the transformation between where they are, which is stuck, 10K a month in the day-to-day, managing service delivery, managing clients, getting all these angry messages, to get to the point where they're at around 50 to 100K. They love working with their clients, booking predictable meetings, their team's running the day-to-day, and they're just scaling very well with very good operations. So this is the transformation that you're helping your clients to make, and that's the reason why they'll sign up. So all we're doing in the entire period of booking appointments, of making sales, of going through this whole journey, is we're just expressing that we, and in your case, you, are the solution to helping them cross this bridge between where they are and where they want to be. This is the fundamentals of marketing and of sales. If you understand this, if you really internalize this, you will never have a problem with signing clients, because you understand exactly where they are, where they want to go, and then it's just positioning you as the best solution to making this bridge. So now we understand the fundamental transformation that will help them to achieve. We're understanding why they'd actually sign up. Now it's a matter of how do we actually position you as the best solution and then get them to sign up as a client. So to explain this, I want to talk about a concept called sales energy. Now, the principle of sales energy implies that to go from a completely cold prospect, someone that's never heard of you before, to a paying client, there are certain actions and certain trust that needs to be built, certain energy that needs to be inputted into the system to help them go from not knowing you, not trusting you, to trusting you completely and enough to give you the credit card details and sign up. So in order to make this gap, in the past, what most people did was they would have coffee with the people, they'd have lunches, they give presentations, they'll give references, give case studies, all these things to help them move across this, right? So they would end up having 10 to 15 calls with prospects. And this is what people say when they talk about sales cycles. It takes long to go from not knowing you to knowing you and buying. This is the sales cycle. But what we find in 2024, when there's so much leverage, there's so much out there that you could be using, is that you can move someone across this entire bridge without having to speak to them. And I'll show you how. So I thought I'd walk you through my personal funnel just so you have an idea of what I mean when I say moving them across the sales process. So the first component of it is getting attention, right? We need to get what we do in front of the right person so they can actually see it. So one of the ways that I do this is using LinkedIn posts. So what it looks like is me simply just writing some text, posting some pictures, posting a short video on a platform like LinkedIn, like Instagram, like Facebook. They all do the same thing. And it's the function of getting new attention into the funnel, right? So understanding the principle of sales energy, in order to actually move someone across the process, we need to get them into the process. And we do this using short form content, because short form content on these social media platforms is going to be pushed to a new audience, right? So you make a post on Instagram, on LinkedIn, whatever it might be, and let's say 80% of the post is going to be shown to your subscribers, your followers, but the other 20 is going to be shown to a new audience. And if your post is good, this new audience is going to come in and they're going to join into your funnel. So going back to the example, I'd make a post on LinkedIn, and then in my bio, in my profile, I'll have links to my YouTube. So new people will see the content, they'll come into the funnel, they'll see my YouTube, they'll start watching videos, and these videos are perfectly designed to move people from the process of not knowing me to knowing me and trusting me. Because I make these videos around how to solve their biggest problems, which is booking meetings, which is signing clients, which is scaling the agency while maintaining 80 to 90% margins. So after they watch enough of my content, they're just going to be slowly moved across the process of inputting energy into the process. Right, so going back to the principles, there's certain things that move people across the process in terms of sales energy a lot quicker than others. So for example, posting a case study of a very similar person, right? That's going to move them. If they see a case study that's exactly like them and they got the exact same transformation that they want, it's going to move them closer, right? If they see testimonials, if they see valuable content, it's just going to move them faster. So these are the two fundamental things you need to understand if your goal is to sign clients as smart and effectively as possible. It's understanding the transformation and then understanding sales energy. How are they actually being converted from a prospect to a client? So what I want to do now is walk you through what I think would be the perfect situation in terms of the smartest way to sign clients. And this is something we teach to our clients in our group. And if you want more info on that, just check the description. But the optimal way to do it, I think, is to create one piece of content, right? One fantastic piece of content that outlines the transformation. So where they are versus where they want to be, outlining exactly what the transformation is and articulating it clearly, then defining exactly what they need to do to actually bridge this gap, right? So in this content, you're explaining exactly where they are, where they want to be, and you're explaining exactly how they make the transformation themselves. Now, you might be asking, oh, but if they know the information, why would they work with you? Right? Why would they work with me? Because people know how to do everything. People know how to lose weight. People know how to sign clients. They just don't do it, right? So what you're going to find is that the person who gives the most value, people are just going to gravitate towards them and then want to work with that person so that they can solve the problem, right? People know what they need to do, but honestly, most of them are just lazy. They don't want to do it. They don't have the time. They don't have the motivation, whatever it might be. So they will work with you, right? Don't see this as, you're just giving them everything that they need and they won't work with you. That won't happen at all. Don't worry about it. Right, so going back to the optimal piece of content, you explain where they are, where they want to be, the activities needed to get there. Then you're going to explain case studies. So showing examples of how you actually solve this for other people. And this is going to build trust, right? You told them how to do it, but they're like, oh, is this actually the way to do it? Now you show them this is how it worked, right? It worked before many times. But then the next part is people are going to have questions. So at the end of your piece of content, you need to explain, what are the potential questions that they might have? Because in their heads, they may believe it, but they just have a couple questions that are holding them back from actually doing it. So in the content, you actually answer the questions. And the same with objections. People are going to have certain objections. They may not think certain things will work, so they won't get started because of it. So what I want to do now is just give an example of what it would look like for my clients specifically, just so you have some context on how it fits into it. So let's say the transformation that my clients want to achieve is going from 10K per month to 50K per month, right? That is the transformation, 10K to 50K, okay? Now the activities. What's needed to actually go from 10K to 50K? Well, you need a fantastic offer to stand out from other agencies, to be able to charge more, to book more meetings, to sign more clients. Then you need an acquisition system. You need a way to book meetings, get in contact with people, get attention, get people into your funnel. And then you need a conversion system, a way to actually take this attention and convert it into clients. And then you need a team to actually do this at scale continuously, right? And if you do that consistently, you will get to 50K. So I listed the transformation, I listed the activities, then they're going to have questions in their head, right? What methods do you use? What platforms do you do it on? And then I can answer this. Then they may have objections. They may say, oh, I don't have the money for a done-for-you service, right? I don't have the money. I can't pay 4K, 5K per month like other clients paid in the past. Then I would say, look, that's fine. The way we do it right now is we transfer the systems to you, We do it on a done with you basis. It's a one-time cost. You pay for it once and you'll get the benefits for the rest of your life, right? So that's an objection handle. That's a question handle. And then what I would do is, that would be in the document. I would record the piece of content and then I'd have a call to action at the end. So I'd say, for example, like with this YouTube video, for example, if you want more information on what we do, you can just check the description on the YouTube video. But on the piece of content, I would say, for example, book a time, or at the end of the document, do this. Whatever people need to do, just put that there. Now, fundamentally, if you listed the exact transformation that people made, exactly what people needed to do to bridge that transformation, handled all the questions and objections, and then had a call to action, there's no reason that people just wouldn't buy at the end of that piece of content. So the only limitation to that happening is you missing something in there. So for example, not handling an objection, not articulating the transformation as well as you could. So this is why it's so difficult. This is why it takes so much research to be fantastic at acquisition. And these are the exact things we teach inside of our group. So if you're watching this right now and you don't have anything to this degree, I'd start with a very basic version of this, listing the transformation, listing the activities and potential objections, recording it, putting it live, and then showing it to every single person that you may or will be having a call with.